Rachel Tachuk probably stands among one of the few people in the entire universe that can be one of the best people to have around and one of the worst. Let's start by thinking who Rachel is and where she came from. She grew up in St. Catharines. She has a sister, a mother, a father. Every Easter they take a camera and they go and take photos in a really fun family-oriented adventure, but they only invite select people. It's like a secret club that you need to be invited into. The fact is, if you're not a good enough friend, you can't get in. They take their cameras and their special teammates and they go and take photos across the city as if it's their own. I never really understood that. I never could figure out why somebody would want to take photos of things like Disney movie, tight spot, coolers, no. She went to Dennis Moore's high school. She wore her pin on her kilt sideways. That means bisexual. She changed her hairstyle. She got mad at people. Went on MSN and didn't drink the water. Let's take a look at the evidence. Part 1. Boyfriends. She dated a lot of guys. Jordan Kane was her high school boyfriend. Jordan Kane kind of ruined my life in many ways. I met Rachel through Jordan. Other people she dated are questionable. Tyler Pulowski, a notorious gambling addict, owes money all across town. Lee Campbell. No one knows if he's a soup or a dangerous actor. She goes from one questionable boyfriend to the next. I've been called many things in my life, but I've never been called what Rachel Tachuk is. A slut. Part 2. Celebrity Stalker. Rachel Tachuk has had an obsessive crush on many celebrities, from Steve Martin, Alec Baldwin, Hugh Jackman, Woody Harrelson, Marshall Mathers, Buck 65. She even has a restraining order for repeatedly saying that her name is Michael Caine. Part 3. The Knapsack. Rachel Tachuk is also a known thief. Not only did she steal credit for seeking out a song, Paper Planes by M1A, but she also stole a red Swiss Army bag and claimed it to be her own. But she blamed it on a guy who was living with her at the time. Now this is not the sort of person that I would call a good citizen. Someone who works in the Meriton Library. On her most recent birthday, she managed to sneak a peek of a gift that she was gonna get and ruin the gift from the known thief, which wasn't the thief in the first place. I don't get it. I don't get why anyone would want to do this to anyone. Why would anyone want to ruin somebody's life like this or unfold their blanket? Part 4. The blanket situation. Rachel Tachuk has no respect for anyone's property and has no values or judgments that are clear-minded like an adult should have. She'll come into your house and destroy things. She'll leave a mess. She'll sleep on your bed with painty clothes. She'll unfold your things. And then, I got a headache here. I need some Cradival. What, was she born yesterday or something? Part 5. Bits. Rachel Tachuk is a kind of friend.
Remembers bits.
She has the ability to maintain an eclectic range of bits, from Joker versus Wolverine scenarios, putting characters and actors' names into things like Party Lane, Chris Tuckered Out, Brian Enormous Crowd, Hughes Jackman, Baby's Day Out. She also has the ability to make funny lines come at you in the weirdest places, like in a family restaurant called Boston Pizza. It's a great place to take your family and friends, maybe even a girlfriend, maybe even your daughter. I can't see my daughter anymore. We're in Boston Pizza, and she's covered in paint, helping me paint. She helped me paint, and then she made some sort of innuendo joke about giving a snowy white man a hand job by saying, "Baby, you next." Part 6. Oh, why won't you leave me alone? Please leave me alone. Rachel Tachuk is also an alcoholic. She works in a bar called the Dog Pound. She sometimes brings a beer or two, but doesn't really let me drink them. She comes over and drinks all my beer. And she makes me watch movies like Rookie of the Year, Pineapple Express, Star Wars Red Letter Media Review of Attack of the Clones, Freestyle Battles. Beyond all this, Rachel Tachuk has some really redeeming qualities. She's got a great smile, and she smiles a lot.
Almost too much, I don't trust her.
And she's also a nice girl sometimes. I don't know, I don't have all the facts. Drinks all my beer. She's been a good friend for a long time, but that doesn't change the fact that she's an alcoholic. Part 7. Paper Planes. Paper Planes was ruined by Rachel Tachuk. She sung it over and over again and tried to do the gun sound effect, which is really creepy and annoying. Don't be creepy and annoying. I said stop. She made her friends sit and watch Pineapple Express in theaters. It was a bad film.
Stay for the whole film.
She's also prone to calling herself Queen of Category, which is just stupid. I can spend 10 hours explaining why this doesn't make any sense at all, because I don't think there's any sort of hierarchy in any sort of board game like that. Selma Blair to the main set, please. My beer! There isn't anything about the Queen. It's a game of a letter being rolled, a timer being counted down, and then some words being written down based on the corresponding letter. This is what I'm talking about. This is the dementia of Raechel Tatchuk, someone that I've known for 10 years. She really is insane. She has no mental capabilities beyond that of a 3-year-old child, and now she's 23. She can drive, she can buy a car, she's legally allowed to go to Alberta, she can vote, she's human, she's allowed to buy beer, she's allowed to dress up as a Coppertone baby and flash her butt around. Raechel Tatchuk is still a slut. All work and no play, maybe. Raechel Tatchuk is also a workaholic. I don't know if this is related to being an alcoholic, but they do sound alike. There are photos of her with schedules filled, covered in paint, getting paint all over my Super Mario Brothers blanket that's not folded. Raechel Tatchuk also pees whenever she gets mad. She'll pee on you if you get her mad. If you say something that she doesn't like, she'll pee on you. If you look at her the wrong way, she'll pee on you. If you make fun of her, she'll pee on you. If you invite her into your home, she'll pee on you. If you take a photo of her, she'll pee. Part 9. Raechel the DJ. Please make it stop. Raechel Tatchuk, probably the worst DJ I've ever heard. She is also known to be one of the worst DJs in the entire world. She has a very large range of songs that she's learned from cooler friends that have better understanding of music than she does. When she plays songs, she just wants the credit for saying, hey, I found the song that you liked, but I'm gonna change it in 10 seconds. And that's just not acceptable. Realistically, playing a song and getting credit for it is ruined when you change it and put on another song in the next 2 seconds. It doesn't make any sense. It makes me so mad. At the same time, she's a great listener, and she knows what you're talking about, and she'll remember what you're saying. I wish my ex-wife would have remembered me telling her that I was gonna kill her. Now it's too late. Part 10. Oh, Raechel. There's been a lot of words being thrown back and forth. No one can really say if Raechel's a good person or a bad person. We can just assume that she's definitely a person. Though she may not understand the finer bits of Anvilania, if you could make a memory point save of the greatest moments you've ever had with Raechel Tatchuk, it'll add up to something worthwhile. But in conclusion, Raechel's probably one of the best friends anyone can have, except if you make her mad, she'll pee on you.